Tank is a different animal too. So it's a great fight. That's why everybody want to see it. We can't just look at it and say, oh, he gonna win, oh, he gonna win. No. We already know that Shakur gonna stay back. Tank gonna have to gamble some to get what he wants. And that's gonna make it big. Well, we expecting Gervonta to just continue to show us his dominance and show us who he really is. It's really a coming out party for Roach because we haven't seen him alive. So he gets to show people what he has too. And usually when you get two guys who are boxers amateurs, it's going to equate to a good fight for the first 2 rounds.
Roy Jones Jr. issued a stark warning to Gervonta Tank Davis's competitors and called him a completely different built fighter.
Shakur Stevenson, maybe and possibly Devin Haney. How would you think those two fights would go for Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson?
The only fight I want to see right now would be Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson.
Why is that?
Because Shakur's still on the winning road, on the winning streak, and so is Gervonta. We don't want to see you fight a guy who lost already. Well, I mean, not that he lost, but we don't want to see you fight a guy we saw suffer whatever he suffered. We want to see you fight a guy that we know is at a defeat. Devin Haney's now trying to refine himself. I don't want to see that fight. I want to see somebody that know what he at. Shakur know where he at.
When Roy Jones Jr. breaks down the Shakur Stevenson-Gervonta Davis matchup, he doesn't dismiss Shakur's skills. He acknowledges his tactical brilliance and that awesome back foot game. But he's quick to warn that Davis is a different animal, a patient predator who waits for his openings. Jones Jr. believes that if Shakur doesn't account for that patience, a knockout victory for Davis is very much possible.
People keep on saying that Shakur, his IQ in boxing, he's very tactical, his background could give problems to Tank Davis. Do you think that would be the key factor for Shakur Stevenson to beat Gervonta Davis?
Shakur Stevenson gonna be a problem for anybody because of that back foot game. He has an awesome back foot game. And when you got a good back foot game like that and you understand boxing like he understands it, he gonna make it rough for anybody. But Tank is a different animal too. So it's a great fight. That's why everybody want to see it.
Meanwhile, during his recent interview, boxing legend Mike Tyson viewed a potential matchup between elite lightweights Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Keyshawn Davis. He weighed in on the possibilities.
Wow, that's tough. I see, that's a tough one. All those guys are great.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Can Tank come back and fight a Shakur, Devin, or Keyshawn?
I think so.
Adding on an interesting take, Showbiz the Adult noted the strong mutual respect between Davis and David Benavidez, suggesting this new collaboration could be a strategic move to help Davis improve his activity and counterpunching style.
Jose Benavidez Sr. to coach him for his next fight in the fall. And we're talking about October, September at the earliest. And it's official. He's going over to Jose Benavidez Sr., the father of Jose Benavidez Jr., and most notably, the father of David Benavidez. Gervonta Tank Davis and David Benavidez, they've shared their mutual respect for each other and admiration, honestly, during the press conferences of Davis versus Martin card.
This is a dream come true for me. I've always been wanting to fight on a card with Gervonta Davis, and now that we got it set up, this is going to be the biggest card of the year.
I won the David Benavidez fight before, I think when he fought Caleb Plant. And at first I didn't know that, he was one of them guys. Till I actually, went to his fight and put the earphones on and, I was close up. So I'm definitely excited to be on a card with someone like him.
On the technical side of the Davis-Benavidez partnership, Showbiz identifies a key area for growth: Davis's historical lack of in-ring activity. As a low-volume, high-precision counterpuncher, Davis has often relied on waiting for opponents to make mistakes.
So for me, you can't help but to expect the same thing out of Gervonta Tank Davis. Having great form, implementing it now, and working at a high speed, that's definitely Tank. But he doesn't implement that in the ring. According to CopyBox, Gervonta Tank Davis' lack of activity is historic. I mean, he is the lowest volume fighter in the world. And a lot has to do with his timing, his IQ, his precision, and his power. He throws something when he sees something, but it just so happens to make him a low activity fighter. And against Lamont Roach, I think that has something to do with the trouble Lamont Roach gave him.
After a lively exchange about who's the best active fighter in the world, Adrian Broner wasted no time making his stance clear. Now, as the conversation turned to the current pound-for-pound landscape, he insists that Gervonta Davis is the best fighter in the world right now. If anyone argues otherwise, Broner suggests they're not paying close enough attention to what Tank brings to the table.
Who's the best fighter in the world right now? Tank, I agree. I would say that. People argue with me. Why did you say Tank?
I'm gonna try to say this without disrespect. Everything that them boys got, you got. He got. Oh, they gonna have to clip this game.
Meanwhile, Greg Hackett, the calculation is straightforward. He's watched both fighters closely and knows what Gervonta Davis's power can do to smaller opponents. Now, as talk of a Pacquiao-Davis fight surfaces, he highlights that while Pacquiao is still a world-class, fast, and awkward athlete who could give Davis a hard time, the risk of something bad happening in the ring is simply too high. If that fight were to happen, the line between a competitive matchup and a dangerous mismatch is dangerously thin.
Because imagine if Tank go out there and have a hard time with Pacquiao, which could possibly happen. Pacquiao is a world-class athlete, you know what I'm saying? Strong guy, fast guy. He know what hard work look like. So imagine if Tank Davis go out there and struggle with Pacquiao, which could possibly happen because Pacquiao throw awkward punches. He fast himself. He's not as fast as he once was, but he is fast. He is dangerous. He awkward. He throws punches backwards. You know what I'm saying? He could hurt you. So imagine something bad happen to you.
On the broader challenges facing the sport today, Greg touches on the difficulties of matchmaking in the modern era, with fighters sometimes struggling to make the right decisions regarding their career paths and opponents. If boxing leans too heavily on cross-sport spectacle, it risks diluting the very product that built its fan base. For the sport, this isn't just about entertainment, it's about preserving the integrity of competition in the ring.
I want you to pay attention to though, Mill, but do you see that that's happening at a younger age for these guys? And
yes.
And it's harder to make the fights. You notice that?
Yes.
So if you pay attention to history, what do history tell you? We dealing with, this is a crash and burn era. If everybody talking about being retired by 32, we ain't gonna really be getting too many fights. It's a crash and burn era.
Adding on, Tank Davis seems to like going into another trouble. Recently, a woman named Havana Saint has filed a lawsuit against Tank Davis's close friend Adrian Broner, accusing him of sexual battery, assault, and defamation over a series of alleged incidents between June 2nd and June 8th, 2026. She claims he encouraged her to drink until she couldn't drive, then repeatedly pressured her for abuse. While Tank Davis angle, boxing analyst Fannin links a prior Davis tweet warning women about dating streamers to Broner's behavior. Davis reportedly called out Broner and Dean the Great for how they act around women during a stream visit in late May 2026. A warning that now looks eerily prophetic given the lawsuit.
Now, why am I saying that Gervonta Davis warned them? Because Gervonta Davis did. Gervonta Davis said in a tweet, hey girls, if your guy is a streamer, basically leave them alone because they want more attention. They want more attention than you do. And that's exactly what the problem with Adrian Broner is. Looking for attention, man. Doing things for attention.
Fannin International Boxing Channel has closely followed the intersection of live stream culture and combat sports, particularly the recent legal troubles involving Adrian Broner. Now, as the lawsuit against Broner and Dean the Great moves forward, he argues that these streamers intentionally manufacture chaos for clicks and views. This tactic has repeatedly escalated into volatile and legally problematic situations. When the pursuit of sensational content replaces responsible judgment, the consequences can extend far beyond the internet.
Like, what kind of behavior is that, man? And I can't, you know full well, dog, let me put it this way, that something like that could happen, right? Dean the Great, when they were talking about the lawsuit, said, that just kind of comes with it, right? Why would it come with it? Because you're constantly out there acting a buffoon, playing around, seeking attention. You're seeking attention. You're seeking attention in the stream and acting a fool in the stream, looking for the stupidest moments you can possibly get so you can get all this money, right? So that's exactly what Gervonta Davis said about it.
Now Tank is no longer chasing Devin Haney and Keyshawn. Both fighters have stopped chasing him, but having shared the ring with some of the division's best and studied both fighters closely, Richardson Hitchens sees a fascinating matchup in Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. Now, as the fight inches closer to reality, he predicts